Alright, in this video we're going to show you how to quickly get ground contours from a scan data set before doing any classification or anything. I like to do this before the classification because a lot of times the classification, separate the road, the grass, it might define as vegetation, and then you have a few different clouds that you have to work with when really you're just trying to get the contours of the whole site, ground, whether it's grass or road or what have you. So to do that, we're just going to, this is a clean scan off the Be OK to Go. We're just going to click on the scan. We're going to go to extract, or I'm sorry, surface modeling, DTM. And then you have your settings for how it calculates this, but this is basically a cutoff angle, saying that it's going to keep following and assuming it's ground until it runs into something that it sees at a steeper angle than the point next to it. So if it runs into a fence, it'll probably stop on one side if there's a fence on the other side. Based off of this, if the slope's continuous between it, it'll capture it and just model in between it on the mesh that's created. But you can adjust that steeper, flatter, whatever you want. 18 degrees seems to be a good starting point, and you can refine it more later if it doesn't give you the results you want. So check noisy points is fine. All this is fine. Show you what it does here. It's kind of the easy button. We'll hit preview. Alright, so it's giving you a preview. This isn't actually saved yet, so you can redefine it and preview as many times as you want till you get the results you're looking for. But basically, this is the mesh it's created of everything that it saw on the ground out to the furthest point. And then it's separated the point cloud by points on the ground, not on the ground, and what it sees as noise. So not a whole lot of noise, but there's a lot of stuff off the ground. So we can see here how the mesh is tied to what it's calling the ground points. This is actually what the mesh was created from, is points on the ground. We can look at the gaps and see what they are. We know there was a building here. So we're hoping this is bottom of slope, top of slope. Bring it back on, and let's see what we're looking at. Get the building out of the way, and yep, there's a fence along there, and then it's seen the looks like a rail or some other kind of fence along here. Yep, so there's the fences there and the guardrail. So it's all those, and we can see the mesh is tight to that slope, and it actually did a really good job of it, even though it's not in the ground cloud, because it's pretty consistent. And you can refine this later if you wanted to separate, take the fence out, and then run another one. That's a real easy process and clean and separate. So now that we have our ground mesh and everything separated, I'm going to just say OK, pretend like we got it perfect. So now we have our cloud group separated as shown earlier. We can turn all those off if we want and just see the mesh that was created. So now we can just select the mesh, go to extract and contour lines. So here's where we can give it our interval, what we want to be major contours, and then also what colors we want for them, size and height we want for them. So let's just do preview. You can set these to whatever you like. We'll just leave it 1 foot, 5 foot majors. You can adjust the height of the text, distance between text to show how you want it to show, and there you have it, your ground contours. nice feature. You can instantly export this to a DXF to bring it in any of your CAD programs. Uh, but that can also be done at a later step. So if you wanted to, you can just hit OK, and then you can continue and draw out all your other feature lines on the job. And then you would just select, all right, I want all my feature lines and I want my contours, and send them all out as a DXF at once. That's normally the way I would handle it. I hope this was helpful, and give us a call if you have any questions. Thank you.